Next up on the 2025 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Berkshire Badgers volleyball team. We've got head coach Joni Protz to our right and three of the girls there. Coach, thanks for being here. Why don't you give us a quick preview? What can we expect out of the defending Valley Division champion Badgers this season?
Thanks for having us. We're looking forward to another hopefully successful season. We have lots of senior leadership coming back, and we've got some promising juniors and sophomores that are going to fill the roles that we need them to fill. So kind of setting high standards for this year's group.
You had 6 all-conference players last year. 4 of them returned. So I have to imagine your expectations are pretty high.
They are. I keep telling this group that they're going to go as far as they allow themselves to go. They definitely have the talent and the knowledge of the game to be very successful. So it's just going to be a matter of them, letting those kinds of things take over when we need them to and just playing together as a group.
I read the News Herald preview, and it talked about how that early exit in the postseason last year kind of inspired the girls. Do you sense that kind of left a bad taste in their mouth?
I hope so. At least it left a bad taste in mine. Definitely on my list of goals for this year is to, go deeper in the tournament. I really think that they can make a very deep run again if they put their minds to it and work together as a group and use the talent that they have.
All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the girls. We'll start right to your right. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name is Jillian Smetana. I'm going to be a senior, and then I play middle for school, middle and right side, but I can also play outside, and I play some back row too.
Jillian, I didn't recognize you at all. Wow. I haven't seen you in a while, but all right. So coming in, how excited are you for this season?
I'm really excited. I feel like we can go pretty far. I feel like we have a lot of talent.
You guys graduated a couple of seniors from last year, but a lot of talent coming back. How different does this team look to you?
I don't know. I feel like we're working harder already. I feel like we have good people in replace of the seniors, and I think the sophomores are really going to step up. So
what's going to be the biggest key to success for Berkshire this season? What has to happen for you to be successful?
We just need positive attitudes. The more excited we get for each point, the better we play. So if we keep being positive, we should perform better.
Give me a breakout player, someone on the team you think is going to have a big year, and tell us why.
I think Stella Bateman, she's looking really good in practice. Her blocking has been really well, and I think she's going to get us a lot of points. So.
And what are your goals for this season, individually and for your team?
Individually, I want to get first team again, and then for the team, winning CVC and districts probably.
Outstanding. All right. Well, good luck to you. Tell your dad I said hi. All right, Kate, on to you. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
I'm Kate Miller. I'm going to be a senior, and I'm playing outside this year.
All right, Kate, coming in senior year, you've got to be excited. You're going to graduate soon, but at the same time, every time you step on the court, you get closer to the end of your high school career. How are you managing those dueling emotions?
Yeah, it's crazy. We seem to talk about it every single day, how we already are at this point. But it's motivating us that this is the last year, so we're trying to make the last one count.
What part of your game has improved the most this season?
I think my front row, my hitting, it's gotten a lot better than it was last year. So every day I just try to become more consistent.
You've got to develop a good chemistry with your setter. How's that going?
It's going good. Yeah. Me and Marissa are lucky because we've been playing together for so long. So it's an easy adjustment. I mean, it takes work, but it comes pretty naturally.
Playing front row, you've got to be up there against some pretty good hitters on the other side of the net. How do you prepare for that?
I feel like it just happens naturally throughout the game. The more you pay attention to where they start to go and where there's a pattern with them, and you just have to, build up and kind of play against that and just figure out a way to let the ball land.
Give a shout out to some of your other front row teammates and tell us how that unit's kind of coming together and gelling.
Well, these two are really big in the front row. They do a lot. And then, like Jill said, Stella really helps us out. And then, like Bailey Hunter's a sophomore, I think, right? And she's going to be big this year, I think. I think that we have a really strong front row all together. As long as we can make that connection with our setters, I think we're going to be really, really good.
And give me your breakout player and tell us why.
I think Maddie Bauer is going to have a big year. She's been really impressing me with her defense, and her serve receive has been super consistent. I think that she's going to have a really, really, really good year.
And goals for you individually and for your team?
Individually, I would also like to get first team. And then for the team, it would be really awesome to win the CVC again. And to get to districts and win it would be huge for the program.
All right, well, good luck to you this fall. Let's go over to Marissa. Marissa, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
Hi, I'm Marissa Risch. I'm going to be a senior, and I'm a setter outside and right side.
So you did a little bit of everything, and you did a lot of everything last year. You were named the Valley Division MVP, so you come in as the reigning MVP. What did that mean to you to be recognized by the coaches that way for your performance?
Yeah, I'm just super grateful that everyone kind of recognizes how hard I've been working. I've been playing this sport since third grade. I've been playing it competitively for over 10-ish years. So I just feel like I've worked really hard to be where I am, and I think that it's great that everyone kind of recognizes that.
What part of your game improved the most over the off season?
Definitely my hitting. I hit a lot for travel and JO, so I think hitting all year round has really helped me prepare for this season.
You've got a lot of versatility. You can play 3, probably 4, 5, 6 different positions on the court. What's your favorite and why?
Definitely setting. I've been doing it the longest. That's my strongest suit. I think I have a really high volleyball IQ, so I can do a little bit of everything, but definitely setting because that's what I've kind of not mastered, but very close.
You're going to see a lot of good defenses in the Valley Division and in the postseason. What's the key to getting the offense flowing when you're playing against a good defense?
Definitely keep the hitters guessing on the other side. It just kind of goes downhill for us when people know what we're doing. So keeping them on their toes and running different plays every single free ball, it really helps us.
A lot of seniors on the team. Where's that leadership coming from? Is everybody contributing? Is it a handful?
Oh, yeah. 100%. Everyone's contributing, and especially in their own ways. Some are more vocal than others, but I think that we're going to have a really fun year with a bunch of leadership. Who's
your breakout player and why?
Definitely, the other two said, it's going to be Stella Bateman, but I think for me, it's going to be Emma Rickelman. She took a year off, and she's back, and I think that she's going to be a force to reckon with this season.
And lastly, what are your goals, individual and for your team?
Definitely coming back as a CVC MVP is some pressure, so I want to kind of stay on top of that and kind of prove to everyone I could be it again and work towards that again. But definitely connecting with my hitters because we have a few new people coming up, so I want to be able to set them up for success when they're hitting. And then for our team goals is definitely going farther in playoffs than last year. I think we have more of a fire in us. We kind of stopped short last year, so we want to show people that we can get farther.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this fall. Coach, back to you. We talked a lot about the front row. Tell us about your back row.
We have some experience. Kate obviously is going all around, so she's kind of the leader back there. Delana Kellogg is back for her second year in the libero jersey, and she is a very vocal leader back there. Very, definitely one of our most positive. Jill plays around in the back row back there too, and does a great job on serve, receive, and hustles. And then Kate mentioned Maddie Bauer. She's got another year underneath her belt, so as a junior, I think she is working well with everybody else that's back there. And I just right now, we've had 2 scrimmages, and I just feel like they've done a really good job with the serve receive. We've, changed a few things on defense, and they're working really hard to, learn those changes. And I do think a lot of what we get to do, we have some great hitters, great setters, but a lot of that is key on, that first contact on the ball. So, sometimes our matches are going to go the way our serve, receive, or our defense is going.
We heard a lot about some lofty goals from your players. What's it going to take to achieve those goals?
They need to keep working hard. They just need to kind of, listen to their coaches, listen to each other when they're on the court. They can make better adjustments on the court sometimes than we can tell them as coaches from the bench. And, again, we have lots of experience and knowledge with our juniors and seniors, and I think they have to trust each other. As a team, they have to be willing to make a mistake and move on and, let somebody else on the team pick them up. I don't want them to feel pressure, especially these three, that, everything has to run through them. I believe we have all of the pieces that we need, and it's just going to be a matter of coming together as a group and pushing each other. And, like I said, staying positive and working together.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the girls taking some time out of the day to preview your season, and I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you.
Thank you.